in attendance. For those of you that has just joined us, my name is Stephen Chen. I'm your event director, host, and MC for Asians on Film for our 4th annual film festival. We're a non-profit organization, and for those that don't know, Scott Erickson is our manager, who manages 38 actors, and he's Asian Cinema Entertainment, which is in the umbrella of Asians on Film. Okay, let's meet our first film cast and crew. Go ahead and introduce yourself and your cast members and all the alikes.
I'm Jonathan Lammers. I was casting director for Maple Street.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out. I'm Rachel Waco. I'm the writer, director, producer, and star of Maple Street.
Hi, I'm Kate Lee Burton. I play Blair Maple Street and also an associate producer.
I am also an associate producer at Maple Street, and my name is Brendan.
Okay, well, sorry, no, we'll stop there. We'll do one film by one film.
Oh.
So my question, it could be for anybody. So here's how, I have some questions in mind that I'll ask, and then I'll open it up to the audience for a Q&A. So my time's brief, but it's your chance to ask them. For anybody, it had a nice twist. It was fun. Would it be the same film if it didn't have that twist as a drama film? You know what I mean?
For me, I think if it wasn't a drama, the tone would definitely shift. You know, it would be a really fun. Seeing it as a comedy, like that's just like 360. You know, that's. But I think the story and the heart of it would portray, you know, well. But for me, me and Brendan were roommates, and we were like just kind of coming up with ideas of what short we wanted to tell and what story. And I was kind of tinkering around, like, should it be a comedy or a drama? But you know, the narrative really fit more well with as a drama.
Great. I thought the same thing, so well answered. Okay, audience members, do we have any questions for Maple Street? We are having this film, so we'll have the footage available on our YouTube page. Okay. Yes, we have a mic runner, so we can get your audio.
Hi. Why you have this idea about a cancer girl revenging her ex-boyfriend? I think.
Yeah. Well, again, you know, we were like brainstorming ideas, and for me, I really wanted to explore the concept of pain, because I think it's something so universal that we've all experienced, you know, on some kind of level. And the scar actually you see there, you know, for me personally, I drew a lot of that from my own personal experiences. I had surgery when I was 13. I had spinal fusion surgery and severe scoliosis, and it was one of the most, you know, physical pain. It was one of the worst that I've ever felt. And then, you know, fast forward a couple of years later, I experienced the worst heartbreak of my life, and that emotional pain was far worse than physical pain, you know. And so I wanted to kind of explore, you know, the line of that. And so yeah, that was kind of you know, our influence, and that's what
I have so many more questions for you, but we have to move on. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Maple Street. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself, your film, and your cast and crew.
Myself, my film.
Oh gosh, too much direction. Sorry, talk, speak, go.
Hello, my name is Bridget Booney, and the film is called 1 Minute to Leave. It was the first one that was playing here. And this is my other co-partner. He actually wrote the film and directed it. Brian's done a lot.
Hi, I'm Brian Sunalot. I wrote the film, was in it with her, like you said, kind of co-directed it too and produced it.
So Brian and Bridget, how was it like filming with Adrian, Zaw Studios, which is a big supporter of Asians on Film?
Awful.
This is on camera. Tell us why or tell us why not. It's an honest question.
Well, for me, I thought it was good. Like everything was well, except the editing part took a long time. That's it.
Okay, well, what film doesn't have hardships? Let's open up the floor to any...
It's not Adrian, it's just that particular person that was supposed to edit took like 3-4 months to edit, you know? So.
Working with Adrian was great. he helped out a lot. He has a lot of connections. We both know him from way back. I've actually acted in a lot of things with Adrian, so he really helped facilitate things because he has a lot of connections. Like most of the crew were friends, and so that's probably why things took longer than expected, because when you use friend favors, you know, they do it on their own timeline. Oh.
Got it. Let's open up the floor to anybody that would like to ask them a question. And if not, that's fine too. Okay, let's go on to the next film. And let's meet them. Go ahead with your
Hi.
introductions. Hello.
Hello, my name is Christina Jun. I'm the writer and the blonde weirdo that was up there in the last film. Yeah, for my best friend Ben.
I'm Riley Heinrichs, I was the producer and post supervisor of Ben as well.
Joe Bering, I shot the film, cinematographer.
Great, perfect notes that I have when I was watching this. I like the off-camera argument. You know what I'm talking about, of course, because you were in it. When Ben is yelling to Zoe off-camera, she comes in and out of the shot every now and then vice versa. What are your thoughts on that, both as the writer, producer, and cinematographer? That was a really very, very well shot part of the film.
Yeah. Oh, the one shot where the two actors are.
Yep, you're yelling
Yeah.
way off screen.
Yeah.
True stage acting caught on film.
It was our director Henry's blocking choice, and it's really interesting because all three of us, Noah who plays Ben, me, and Henry who's the director, we come from a very theater background, and so it kind of came from like an acting exercise a little bit, and so we were playing with like a lot of. I know this sounds really nerdy, but it came kind of like from a kinesthetic sort of exercise, like a viewpoints sort of thing. Yeah, and so we were being theater nerds and like trying to incorporate that into the way we block for film, because I know it could be different, but we were trying to.
We have to geek out later because I have a follow-up question, but I'll open up to the floor for any questions. All the way up top there, give a chance for us to run the mic. I guess I'll say it now while we're stalling time. So one of the exercises that I used to do was, like if you and me were doing a scene, you'd stand all the way in the back of the theater and I'd stand all the way upstage, and we would have our scene. So that's what it kind of reminded me of. Okay, question.
Question, it's Christina, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, in regards to your breakdown scene at the party, how many times did you have to tape that? Because I felt like emotionally that's probably really demanding, but...
Like 10 times.
Really?
No. We did at least 7 takes of it, and it was like, we cut it down a lot in the edit. Like, we followed them all the way from the back of the house, all the way around to the street, 7 times.
Oh, wow.
But we got a lot.
And in regards to that, as an actor preparing for such like an emotional role, was it an instant kind of reset, or did you have to take some time to sort of cool off again and then redo the take?
It's interesting because I think.
Let's speak to the mic, Christine.
It's interesting because Henry and I, the director, have a very good rapport. We've worked together both as actors and also directing acting. And so we kind of built, the reason why I think emotionally it took 7 takes is because we kept sort of building and improving, and again, a lot of like theater techniques in that scene where he actually had a physical puller, like pulling me in and out of physically through the scene to kind of trigger moments and, you know, emotionally. So there wasn't much of a reset. I'd say there was a build within the takes.
Okay, no, absolutely great job, and I just want to let you know that.
All the film cast and crew will be available for questions outside. I wanted to remind everybody, exit front of house because we're going to bring the next house in. Get your ticket tabs ready for the Audience Choice Awards, and we'll collect it also on the way out. Award ceremony Sunday at 10:30. Let's give a hand to all the film cast and crew here. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Steven Chung. We'll see you soon.
I know.